Oh man, this is a doozy,
We
brother.
can go all day
This is
here,
this
man.
is a doozy. I just got to come out of the gate with the first thing, and it's unbelievable how many people still don't get this until they experience it work. And here's the thing: what you cannot forget is it's not possible to out train a poor diet. If your diet is
Man,
poor, you can do whatever the hell you want in the gym, and you're not going to get the results you're looking for. You tighten up that diet, you're going to get sometimes 5, 6 fold type of progress. You'll get 5 times, 6 times the progress if you're eating in a way to support your goals and your training is aligned with your eating. It's a totally different deal. So that's it. You just remember, people, you cannot out train a poor diet.
I agree, man. And a phrase that people use that goes along with that is, yeah, I just went to McDonald's. I'm going to burn it off. I'm going to
Oh,
run it off.
Jesus.
You're not running it off, okay? Because
No.
if you look at,
Yeah. How far would you have to run off a fucking Big Mac, man? You'd be running
that's
till
what I'm
next week.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So if you go to freaking McDonald's and eat 800 or 1,000 calories, 9 times out of 10, you're not burning that in the gym. You're not going to do it
No.
every day. If you do burn 1,000, you're not going to do that every day. So you just can't eat like that every day. And that's only one meal, not to mention everything else you're eating. So
And let's go a little further on that, brother, because you hear people all the time. I'm gonna eat this. I'll have this birthday cake or whatever it is. Let's not call it birthday cake. You're eating something you're not supposed to eat, right? And they say, oh, it's okay because I'm just gonna do a little extra cardio. Number one, that little extra cardio ain't gonna touch it. But
it's
number
not doing
two,
anything.
the odds are you probably aren't going to do that fucking cardio. You're just telling yourself you're going to do that shit because
Yep.
if you were actually doing the shit you're supposed to do, you wouldn't be eating whatever the hell you're stuffing in your mouth that you're not supposed to be eating. So be honest with yourself is a really good rule of getting in shape too in the gym. Stop pretending that you're going to do the shit you're not going to do.
Yeah. And Shinkle says 6 hours on the treadmill to burn off one Big Mac.
I couldn't do
Exactly.
it. There's no
It's
way,
crazy.
man.
You
You,
can't
you
do it.
would you'd have to run yourself to damn near death to even have a chance of doing that. And
And you're
anybody
going to
that
feel
was
like
able,
shit.
yeah, anybody that even if you legitimately tried to eat a Big Mac, find the calorie count, get on a treadmill, and try to do, you'd be like, this is not worth it. If it's even
Have a
possible, it's
blast.
not worth it. Yeah, no shit.
Have a blast. So the next one I want to bring up is don't compromise your form to lift heavier weight. And I see a
Yes.
lot of people do this, man. They want to just, yeah, I'm trying to bench 225. Now your elbows ain't at the 45-degree angle. You ain't coming
Yeah.
down touching your chest, or even
Yeah.
on squats. Your squat form is all messed up. I think
That's a
you
good
should
one, brother.
chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should chase the muscle engagement. Don't chase the weight. Yeah, ego lifting, and then they'll do it on the dead. They'll ego lift on the deadlift and be like, "Oh yeah, I don't do deadlifts no more. They're bad for you. I hurt my back." Yeah, you hurt your back. You lifting too heavy. You haven't perfected the form yet. So that's a big
Yeah,
one.
and let's go a little deeper on that too. Great one, brother. Great one. The term failure is a big one. Oh, yeah, I trained to failure. Let's define what that means. If you're one of these people that, because keep in mind, training to failure, if you can do it properly,
Yep.
there's some big results to the end of that difficult train. But
Yep.
let's define what failure is. Failure means when you can't do another rep safely, which means the first little chink in the armor of your technique breaking down, that's failure.
Yep.
Failure doesn't mean doing a deadlift with a rounded back like a humping dog. That's not failure. That's just dumb. So
Cringe.
you really got to understand, when you're training, which goes right along with what you're saying, brother. If you're one of those people that wants to train to failure, understand what failure is and where it is in the process of an exercise.
And I'd say before you do an exercise, make sure you know what muscle you're working. What muscle are you trying to target? Because if you do squats properly, you're gonna feel more than just your quads. It shouldn't just be, yeah, I'm just working quads. Like, really learn. If you don't know, ask someone. Get on Google, TikTok, Chat GPT, YouTube, because you can get hurt in the gym not realizing proper form. So I say really do some research, do some digging, and you don't have to go. You could do the surface level research. You don't have to go as deep as me and Johnny. That's what you watch us for. Let us do that. But yeah, understand what muscles you working to avoid getting hurt or anything like that.
Yeah, I totally agree, brother. I would say another one that's a doozy here is A lot of times people say, oh God, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. And they come up with reasons why they shouldn't go to the gym. And those reasons very well could be very true. And maybe you did have a bad night's sleep. Maybe you did have you got scolded by who knows what it could be. You're in that space. Here's the deal. Just show up, get warmed up and start moving, because in many cases, once you get warmed up, start moving, you're going to feel pretty good and you'll want to continue. So here's the thing. Just remember this. One of the things you don't want to miss with going to the gym is give it a chance. Don't tell yourself it's not going to be a beneficial workout until you try.
I agree. I got another one, man. We got to get this off the table, man. We got to talk about this.
Lay it down.
So one excuse for not going to the gym, this is kind of what you were talking about, but it made me think of this. We got to throw this excuse out the window. They're not going to the gym. You don't know what they're going through. Or they're not eating clean because you don't know what they're going through. What the fuck does that mean? Excuse my language, Keith. That grinds my gears right there. As if the people in the gym who are there consistently don't go through stuff in life. Like, we don't have the family stuff. We don't have the job stuff. We don't have regular human things going on. I don't care if you're fit or not. You have stuff going on. So that's a poor excuse.
But and here's the thing. It's that whole thought process is out of the line, meaning you eat right and you go to the gym so you're better at dealing with that difficult shit.
Yep.
It's a preemptive exercise. And if you're eating right and you're exercising regularly and you have some big problem that lands in your lap and you stop eating right and you stop exercising, guess what? That problem just got a whole lot bigger. Because when you eat right and you exercise, you're a better version of you, which means you're better at solving problems. So just that whole process of, I can't go to the gym because this, that, and the other, I'm hurting. Well, you go to the gym and you eat right because you're hurting. That's the whole purpose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Hey, I'm back here on stage. I just sit back and listen to these guys chat and I giggle and I laugh and Marty's dropping nuggets and you see these guys getting frustrated because nation, you got to get rolling, man. Get your ass out of bed and get moving because there's really no excuse to get moving. And you heard these guys have heard all the excuses. And if you have a better excuse, I encourage you and I invite you to let us know so we can laugh with you guys and share some humor.
Yeah, bring it here.
But why you guys can't make it to the gym, drop it off here in the comments. And yeah, Shinko says exercising should be a part of, it's not, but should be a part of everybody's lifestyle. And hey,
let me make this clear too. When Shinku says exercise should be a part of everyone's life, that can be taking a walk. Now, obviously, you can do way more than take a walk, but we're not telling you to be like me and Johnny and Keith sometimes. We're not telling you to do that. All right? Get your body moving, whatever that is for you. Now, we would love it if you would want to step in the weight room and get stronger and build muscle. Of course, we would love that. But just get your body moving. That's the point.
Yes, absolutely.
Very true.